All right, what's going on YouTube? It is Saturday. What is today? Saturday, July 19th. And hadn't really had time to do much. Make a video. I got a video that's gonna post that's from like the 4th of July and then some other things in between there, but just haven't had time to edit and keep up with the uploads. But it's a Saturday. I went to work till noon and we're off work, and now we are headed out to the land. I've actually got I've got the Tacoma loaded down. I got my weed eater, got a couple other things, and we're gonna go out and set up one trail camera. I still need to finish cleaning and prepping all my other trail cameras. I'm running way behind this year, not like I was last year. Last year I was having pictures by now, but we're going to get one trail camera put out, some deer feed, and do some cleanup and stuff like that today. Do a little bit of stuff, do a little bit of work, and see what we can get done. So we're going to head out to the land, and we'll see you guys when we get out there. All right. Well, we've officially found our spot, I think. So I was parked over there. You can see those trees with the cedars there and everything. And I pulled the Tacoma off through here. Parked her right here. I'm going to dump that block. I'm going to weed eat some of this up. My main thing was I didn't want to disturb that big area over there. I want to trap them right here, I think. But I can set up on a tree over there and catch them coming this way or that way. But I got a perfect tree right here to put my trail camera on too. So that'll be great. I'm going to clean this spot up some with the weed eater, and then, yeah. And then I think this is where we're going to drop that big old sucker. Put a load of corn on it, and then we're going to head out of here so that we're not here too long. So, yeah, let's get it done. All right, we're all camera set up and everything. I'm going to do some weed eating right here real quick, and then we'll get back to work. We'll get this dropped off. We'll set the mic right there. Helps if you turn it on. Alright, so now that we're all grassy and everything, I'll show you what we're working with. So, got this big old open area right here. And I know they walk down through here both ways and everything. And the cows do too, is the bad thing. But trim some of these taller little, I'll trim some of these little taller pieces up right here, like this one right here, and some of this, and clean this up. But perfect spot for my trail camera right there too. So yeah, then we're gonna drop that bad boy right here and get up out of here. And then we got our trail camera. Oh my light. Alright, so this is what we got going on here, trail camera. Last year was my first year ever to run Tactacams, and I am more than happy with them. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, these have been like the best, dude. I've ran Stealth Cam, I've ran Muddy. I have Muddy or I have Moultrie. I have one of the two, and I'm not gonna lie, they're all pretty good. It's pretty, whatever you prefer. I like the Stealth Cams. They're really nice. I still have some Muddy ones that run really good, but I really like these Stealth Cams. So that's the one we're putting over here. We'll go into our Reveal app here. There's a way you can go in here. There we go. Reveal Wi-Fi. I think that's what we want. Okay. And it's connecting, it looks like. And there we go. So now, this is how you set it up. Now whatever we point our camera at, we're seeing it in real time. So this is how you can kind of check your frame on the X3 that doesn't have the screen on the front. You can connect it to the Wi-Fi and see what your frame you shot at. Camera reception there. Look at that. Look at all the cameras. Yeah. All right, let's get this bad boy set up. It is muggy as hell out here too, I'll tell you all that. Now, me, I like to stand up here next to this bad boy so all the ticks can crawl on me. And then what I like to do is set my cameras at about belly button height. Hopefully it don't sound like I'm yelling into this microphone, but it's not sitting in the greatest spot. So take that bad boy and hold her on there. And take that. Spider right in my face. Scared the crap out of me. Mosquito buzzing in my ear. Thank you. And just take this, pull her tight. That's all she wrote. Then you just get your phone back out. Oops. What the hell? There we go. Okay. We're still connected here. And then you just kind of step back and frame you up. And that is exactly where I wanted that pointed. So I got it on the tree back there. And then as you can see, it'll focus right here. There you go. You can see our shot. That's everything it'll see now. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So I'm happy with that. You walk back over here. You go like this. You turn her on. Then you're good to go. Here's what our next plan is. We're going to strategically pull Austin Powers. We're gonna back the truck over here, get her turned around so that I'm pushing that thing off and not blocking my only road out of here. So yeah, we'll get everything put back in the bed of the pickup that I need back there, and we'll get that done, and then we'll get out of here. Maybe we'll get some pictures tonight. That'd be really cool. So we'll see y'all in a minute. It's gonna be interesting to say the least. If it don't get ate up, just completely demolished by our cattle, which I have a feeling will most likely be the outcome. It's starting to harden back up top. So here we go. I'm gonna flip it and hope it lands. Not how I wanted it to at all, but the top of that was soggy, so makes sense. We'll kind of kick it out from underneath it so they can get to it, get some of it. Now it's all in my boots. That is right where I wanted it though. It was right there. that thing comes sliding. Boom, and that's it. Holy smokes. That's all she wrote. This thing is 200, in case y'all are wondering, this thing is 210 pounds or something like that. And then I'm gonna take this here bag of corn. Man, that stuff is sticky. Just gonna pour a bag of corn out. All around her. On top of it. There we go. That's all she wrote. There's the buck muffin right there. There's the trail camera right there. We're gonna turn her on. Turn her on. Bam, she's good to go, just like that. All right, let's strap this bad boy down and then climb our way out of here. I don't know if we can get zoomed in far enough, but you can barely see right through the middle of those trees. There they are, they're barely moving. Some turkeys. Got a few turkeys out here, and there's some chicks. There's a couple of chicks with them. Babies. Back there behind that tree. Moving through the grass. There they go. Sorry about that, but that's pretty cool. Good thing to see, because apparently I don't turkey hunt, but apparently turkey numbers just have not been the greatest. So no one, from what I understand, a lot of it is predators. People just don't predator hunt really anymore, and I'm guilty of it, but I think I'm gonna do some. I think I'm gonna do some here soon this year, because I know we got some coyotes and stuff like that out here, and I got a good rifle now, so probably do some predator hunting this season. But cool to see, got some turkeys out here. I've always wanted to try and kill a turkey with my bow, so may have to make that happen this year. So that was good to see. Little turkeys.